Sonic, like he goes really deep into your head, gets these reads. V-Create plays more of the, I guess, like hit and run Sonic.
Yeah.
More of the like standard traditional Sonic, and like you might watch him and think this guy's really not that fancy, but like he's good. He's a good player.
Yeah, he does what works, and we do have Leaf going Ryu because Ryu, and we're gonna see a lot of up tilts and we're gonna see a lot of Shoryukens. Like that's what's gonna happen here.
Yep.
Is the Shoryukens and up tilts. Another person who plays a very basic version of his character.
Yeah. These guys are both very fundamental players.
Yeah, but that's how Ian plays all of his characters.
Yeah.
Excuse me, Leaf. I forgot he changed his
Leaf,
tag.
yeah.
Keep forgetting that one.
That's why you can just switch between characters at a drop of a hat, because if you're good at Smash Bros. The game, it's not too hard to pick up a new character.
No, it's really not. I mean, V-Create's done a very good job here of punishing Ian, excuse me, just due to Sonic's speed. Leaf hasn't had the ability to really get in or do too much, but does get the kill there. That's the unfortunate part of this. Sonic has to do a lot more work to get a kill than Ryu has to do on him.
Yeah, that's Ryu's advantage in general. Like he just works less for kills.
Oh yeah, and the thing that makes Ryu such a strong character now in Sonic is not only his mobility and the speed in terms of fastness, but his ability to maneuver with it. Like you have we saw Crescent do this against Dragon Iota. He was going for a forward smash, and against the Peach player. I forget who he played. And when the Peach player threw out the forward smash, Focus Attack was able to get behind him.
Yes.
And you're just able to use that dash to mix up which direction you're going, and it just stops all of your momentum.
It's very tricky because in Smash Bros. Landing isn't very good. So having any tool, whether it's an extra jump or the focus attack, to mix up your landing is invaluable.
Yeah, that was a really good back air there from V-Create, able to steal that stock off. Unfortunately, it was kind of late. He's at 69%, which is kind of a kill percent for Ryu, which is unfortunate here.
In terms of neutral, V-Create's actually going pretty evenly with Ian. It's just Ryu's rewards once again.
Yeah, 105% death, and he hit him at 80.
With an invincible move.
Yeah, it's really silly, and it's just such a strong move, and that's what Ian does to people. He doesn't do anything super fancy. It's nothing like you're
he knows what works.
Yeah, and you feel bad for getting hit by it a lot of times because you're like, I know what he's going to do, and he just does it anyway. He kind of imposes his will on you.
So,
he sucks, according to Lazy Boredom.
Okay, I appreciate Lazy as a friend, and I don't know why he would say it's such a horrible thing.
I don't know. I just don't think he's a very good person. But anyway, we're going right back to Final Destination. I think this is in Sonic's favor, theoretically.
It's a good stage for Sonic. I think V-Create realized what we realized, is that he was playing the neutral, for the most part, fine. He just has to play a little more evasive. Don't let Ryu get so many clean hits.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest thing in any Ryu matchup. And Sonic doesn't have the ability that Sheik does, but I was commentating on it with Dragon Iota's match versus Crescent. He was willing to just play a campy style of Sheik and his throw needles and not let Ryu approach.
Yeah. Also, it's really important what you let yourself get hit by with Ryu, because certain moves like his down tilt, his up tilt, and at certain angles like his forward air, that's what really leads to the gigantic damage most of the time. But if you're getting hit by more stray hits, like a bare nair hit, you'll generally be pretty fine.
And there's a problem with V-Create playing this matchup, is the fact that he is doing a traditional Sonic thing, which is trying to get a follow-up on someone right in their face.
Yeah.
So it's canceling the spin dash on the hit and then trying to get a combo. Ian's holding shield, up tilting, and getting kills off of it.
Exactly.
I would prefer to see him go through Ian and just create distance.
You can't go blow for blow with Ryu. It doesn't work.
No, it's never going to be in anyone else's favor. I mean, there's no one who kills like him in the game, and the fact that he has true setups into it's kind of a big deal.
Like in terms of winning neutral 1-for-1, maybe Bowser can beat Ryu. I don't know, Ganondorf.
Yeah, but they're not going to theoretically win
neutral
against the Ryu. So yeah, you could do it, but it's not going to happen. And there it goes.
Yep. Good job to Ian showing what makes Ryu dangerous. Those early kills.
Yeah, just that's what he uses. What makes Ryu dangerous.